We are going to be trying death row inmates' very last meal, and to see what meals would be worth having as the very last meal of your life. We have Mara with us today because
it's food.
It's food. But also Ty and Danielle actually ended up catching COVID, so they're at home getting rested, well rested and better. So the very first one, we're just gonna jump right into it. I guess we can explain a little bit. In death row, when you're going to be executed, I guess, they give you one do they even do that anymore actually? The first one, I think, is probably going to be the worst one. We'll see. The very first one was Joseph Mitchell Parson. He was actually executed in the state of Utah in 1999, so we were a year old. Whoa. His last request was Burger King, 2 Whoppers, 2 fries, 2 chocolate milkshakes, which these ones actually melted and they don't look that good anymore.
Oh.
And a chocolate chip cookie.
1 or 2?
Well, they gave me 2, but whatever. 1999 was a different time.
Better food.
Yeah, the Burger King was a lot better. So that is the Whopper now.
This is big.
I'm not a fan of onions. Take those onions off. I haven't had Burger King in so long. In France, actually, Burger King is like one of the best places to eat.
Cold fries.
Don't eat too much. We still have a lot to eat.
I'm hungry.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, where would you put this on if this was your last meal?
Can I move them around after I taste everything?
Sure. Like if you had like 10 days and 10 meals, what day would this be? Would this be like the very last meal, or would this be like, okay, we're gonna push this at the beginning just to get it over with?
Somewhere like 2nd, 3rd day.
2nd or 3rd day. Okay, that's not terrible. Probably 1st or 2nd. I'm not a big fan of Burger King here in the States. We're going to go to the next last meal.
It's definitely not last.
Not the last. I wouldn't want this as my last meal. For this next meal, it was actually requested by a lot of people. I looked it up and there was quite a lot of people that asked for this meal specifically. 2 ringleaders from Bali, and they were drug smugglers. They were executed in Indonesia, but this is what their last meal was. Gravy, mashed potatoes, more gravy, more mashed potatoes, coleslaw, and if you haven't guessed it already, we're talking about KFC, old Colonel Sanders.
A lot of fast food stuff.
Got a chicken wing here?
Do we not have utensils? Do I have to eat it like this?
Mm-hmm. We're in prison. I actually really like KFC. It's one of my favorite fast food places. And I'll tell you why, because the coleslaw for you. This is mine. The skin of the chicken. I love it.
I liked it with ketchup.
You and your ketchup.
It's not bland.
It is bland. It's like, there's no flavor to it. Just
ketchup.
But I honestly wouldn't mind having this as my last meal. It wouldn't be my preferred, but I wouldn't complain. Okay, 10 days, 10 meals. What would this be?
5 or 6?
This would be like 8 or 9 for me. Maybe even 10. Not the coleslaw part, but the chicken part, I could eat this.
I love coleslaw.
The next one, Dobby Gills William, Louisiana. They wanted to go out with a rush. Literally like what it said, a rush. What they asked for was ice cream and candy. Not just one candy though. 12 candy bars. That's just 6. Hold on.
Did they actually eat all of it?
I think so.
Oh. See, my like 6-year-old self would have been like, heck yes. I do love chocolate, but not 12. Would you eat the whole thing?
Nope. We have ice cream coming down further down the road, so you'll see that part.
That's actually pretty good.
But I want all this? No. And ice cream? No.
No.
On your list, what would this be?
4?
Above the Whoppers,
Below
below the KFC.
Yeah.
I think this would be below the KFC and the Whoppers. I don't like sweet things very much. I'd be like, that was a waste of a last meal.
Makes sense.
Neymar wants to tell you guys what his last meal would be. It'd be milk. Yeah, this would be day 1 or day 2. Look who joined us. Next was from Victor Giger, whatever, I don't know how to pronounce that. But his last meal fits inside of this.
It has a small meal then.
His very last meal that he asked for was 1 olive that was not pitted. We have 2 because we're each gonna have 1.
Just 1 olive?
Just 1 olive. 1 olive that was not pitted. It's good olive though. What do you think, dude? You want an olive? This was actually one of the more well-known last meals. Oh, I got olives stuck in my throat. Yes, he asked for one olive that still had the pit inside. And what he did was he ate the olive, and then after the execution, they found the olive in his pocket. I don't know why, never said the reason why.
Did he want to grow into an olive?
Maybe. What do you think, dude? Would you want an olive to be your last meal?
I love olives, but one would not be enough.
So what? Hi, buddy.
Just one olive would be like number one, because I want to eat something good.
I think I would put it above Whoppers.
No, it's so little.
This is my list so far. Day 1, candy. Day 2, Whoppers. Day 3, olives. And then the last day would be KFC.
Okay.
Couldn't they have chosen like a professional chef to cook something for them?
There were some people that did that. That's our list so far. We're gonna keep on going. We still have 5 more items, and then we are gonna tell you guys what our very last meal would actually be.
Take 2, but it's actually 1.
So we just did a whole bit, did the whole next item, and we weren't even recording.
It's fun. It's a good day.
Anyway, the next one, I'm gonna say the whole spiel again. Luckily we didn't eat any of it. The next one was actually denied at the prison because they just didn't want to give it to him. It was a pile of dirt.
Hey yo, what the?
Like literally that was what he wanted, was a pile of dirt.
Why would you even deny it though? It doesn't even make sense. Does that sound good to you? You want to eat that?
He's gonna eat dirt here in the future, huh, dude? He was denied the dirt, and so he got yogurt instead. I didn't get you a spoon, did I?
You want me to just eat it like I ate the coleslaw?
Yep.
Bruh.
Yogurt's not bad. Would I want it for my last meal? Probably not. Do you need help?
I can do it.
Imagine that's your last meal.
Dude, do you want some?
He's shoving his fingers inside of it.
I can't even open it. So no, I would not want this for my last meal. I would be mad I couldn't open it. No.
I would take this over the candy, but I think under the Whoppers. It's sweet.
It would be low with candy for me, I think. 3.
This is my 2.
No, I think that'd be under the Whopper. I'd rather have a burger than yogurt.
So almost the exact opposite of mine.
That's why we work together, because
I will eat her last meal and she'll eat my last meal. Just kidding. She would eat my last meal and then she would eat her last meal.
yeah, that's what marriage is for.
For the next person in the slammer, his name is John Martin Scripps. His last meal was, wait, where was he? Was Meat Lover's Pizza and hot chocolate. I really like this pizza.
Bruh.
Okay, is this yours?
Just kidding. I didn't have a slicer, so I'm just ripping it apart like this. I like this pizza. Always have. They never say what kind of pizza they have. If you were dying tomorrow and you could only eat pizza, where would the pizza be from and what kind of toppings would you have on it?
Have to be either Hawaiian pizza
Pineapple does belong on pizza.
or barbecue chicken. Those are my 2 favorite. Domino's? I like Domino's. Hungry Howie, so that were...
Yeah. Mine would either be plain pepperoni from different places or homemade tomato basil. That stuff is good. I can't drink that. That's gonna burn my face off.
I don't really want. I like my hot chocolate with milk.
Where would you rate this on your scale of food?
Probably like a 5. Pizza's not really my favorite.
Well, it comes up again on this list, so. For the next one, this was back in 2001. This guy's name is Timothy McVeigh from Oklahoma. So his very, very last meal that he wanted, not 1 pint of mint chocolate chip ice cream. It was 2 pints of mint chocolate chip ice cream. That's what he wanted for his very last meal.
That's
2 pints.
a lot.
It is a lot. We're not going to eat 2 pints of mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Says you.
This is actually one of my favorite ice creams, to be honest. So there was another one with, there's another one with ice cream, but we didn't get the ice cream because we're gonna eat ice cream right here. Cold?
That's cold.
Oh man, I love this stuff. I'm not a sweet tooth, I don't like sweet things, but this would be higher up on my list. So KFC was at the top, pizza's second. I'm putting this one third.
I don't know where I put it. Above the Whopper? No, above the candy.
Next.
Like
This one was kind of, it's not interesting, but it was interesting. Gerald Lee Mitchell from Texas. He was executed in 2011. His last meal, he asked for one thing. A bag of Jolly Ranchers. So much sugar just went up my nose.
I used to love Jolly Ranchers.
What was your favorite color?
Blue and green.
Mine were blue and purple. Purple was my absolute favorite.
Oh, I hate purple.
You want some?
You
Sorry,
scared
that's
him.
favorite. Where would this be on your list?
Not up. Just above the olives, I guess. Maybe number 2.
I don't know if I would take this over the chocolate. That's my thing.
Chocolate better than
So it's a 1 or a 2 depending on the chocolate. I don't know what the guy was thinking. Things you would have to
one
choose.
Jolly Rancher at a time.
What, it would just cut up your mouth after a while. We have 1 more to go. And then we will tell you guys what food we would have for our last meal. I said this before, that there was gonna be another pizza on this list. Pepperoni pizza on one side. David Leon Woods also asked for a birthday cake. You want some?
Why would you do that?
You asked if there was confetti inside. So I
There
put it
is
back.
not, by the way.
No, but it's just vanilla. Pretty good, pretty good. And then the pizza.
Oh my God!
That's almost a perfect circle.
Whoa! Look at that! Call me Hawkeye.
I don't want that with pizza. Frosting on his hands.
Hurry and eat it, dude. Your mom wipes it off. It'll be good.
No!
So where would this be on your list? Would this be higher on the pizza list or lower on the pizza list?
Higher because I get a cake.
If it was summer, I would take this. If it was colder, then I would take the hot chocolate. Like right now, it's pretty warm outside still, so I would take the cake. As of right this second, the KFC is at the top.
For me too.
But what would be at your absolute top? If you were being executed tomorrow, what would your last meal be?
My mom's homemade tamales.
I can see that.
With
Any-
stuffed jalapenos.
So, Christmas dinner for her.
Absolutely.
Mine would be an assortment of meats. I would get Wagyu ribeye steak, cooked to perfection.
By yourself.
Yes, I would have to cook it because no one else knows how to cook steaks like I do. And then on the side, I would have grilled shrimp, chicken cordon bleu and rice.
That's a lot of food.
It's my last meal. I gotta splurge. I gotta get fat.
You're
And
gonna eat
then-
the whole thing and then throw up.
Yes.
Oh wait, I forgot, and a Coke.
And I would have either a Coke from Switzerland or Orangina, which is a French carbonated orange juice. So good. I'm gonna add one more thing. Chicken cordon bleu with rice, but also a chicken cordon bleu French taco.
Oh yeah.
And I would die happy. You wouldn't splurge? You wouldn't just gouge yourself at
I
the
don't
very end?
know. I don't know if I'd want to feel uncomfortable in my last minutes of life.
What would you guys have? I'm curious about what your last meal would be. So let us know in the comments below. I will go and heart my favorite 5 meals that you guys have in the comments below. So make sure you go and put all the foods that you would like. Thank you guys so much for watching. He thanks you. We love you guys. And as always, you are worth it. And bye for
Who
you
you
are.
are.